I thought today we would just pick up where we were last time, just doing um, these little panels here. And this has actually been a really kind of a fun thing because I do want to get more into comics and graphic novels and do those kinds of things. So it's kind of nice to have just like a simple, no stakes way to practice that format. So this has actually been really kind of nice. So I'm just gonna pull up the chat real quick, and I think I want to start. I think over on this side, and we might just flip it upside down actually, just to make it a little bit easier to sketch. So I think we'll probably end up doing that. And um, for some reason, oh, there it is. Okay, there we go. Now I can pull that up. Okay, and I am still working with this 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 back injury. I had that treatment done a few days ago, and I'm still feeling pretty rough. So I figured we could just maybe hang out for like a little bit and do that. But I do want to do, I kind of want to complete this panel. I feel like I'll be able to see what I want to do next for the tree because I don't really have a plan, especially like with trees, like you can just kind of do whatever, you know? And so I think I'm going to do that. So we're going to flip this upside down. And is that in frame? Yes, it is. And I think I'm just going to, because I also like the idea of them being in different directions. And so I think I'm just going to sketch out just some abstract, like leaves and tree debris. I think that's how we're gonna kind of start out today. But yeah, I think when it comes to like all this back stuff, like I'm both like really tender still, but I'm also, you know what it is? I feel like my body's just kind of sick of medicine. I think that's also kind of where I'm at right now. But but regardless of all that, I thought it might be just kind of chill just to work on this a little bit today. I've also been, you guys, I'm on this real kick. I don't know if anybody else really loves Edward Gorey. I have loved Edward Gorey drawings for as long as I can remember. And I did pick up Amphigory from the library, and um, I've been playing around with kind of trying to learn that style. And yeah, so the Edward Gorey style is just, it's so small. So like I'm using this Micron 01 for the Edward Gorey stuff. But I know he used a dip pen, so I have ordered a dip pen, like a few different nibs and a few different holders, and I'm pretty stoked to give that a shot because I actually haven't used dip pen before. Um, but I did get a variety of nibs, a couple of ones that are extra fine, so I'll see if I can kind of get more of the look because I'm doing it with, I've been drawing it, sketching it out with Micron, the Edward Gorey, but the only thing is I don't really, I mean, it's hard to like emulate that look of like just like the really scratchy, like the awesome look of a dip pen with a Micron. Like I don't know, I can't do it. So so I did go ahead and get those ordered, and I think they'll be here like next week. But in the meantime, I've been practicing a lot with that. And but with this one in particular, I just really like playing around with the panels. And again, this is upside down because I just want to get this part done. Um, Once I get this just like the leaves and the foliage done on this side, I feel like it'll kind of free up my headspace to kind of figure out what I want to do with the tree, you know. So that's kind of where we're at. That's kind of what we're thinking. I'm all wrapped up in a nice warm blanket. Uh, so yeah, that's kind of what's been bouncing around my little pea brain here for the last couple days. has been wanting to learn Edward and just kind of understand that style. Just picking one thing up at a time. It is kind of interesting though, like learning to draw is like it's pretty far out. And I was actually thinking about how I used to I used to throw pottery. And I think all my stuff's on the other side, but I used to throw pottery quite a bit. And and so much of it was just like figure out how to like position your body, and so much of it was just figuring out the spacing of your hands, like especially like on the wheel, like when you're throwing on the wheel. And I've kind of taken that into how I draw now, is just like looking at it from like a pretty objective place of like how, you know, how I'm holding the pen, what tools am I using, understanding what, you know, what different pens or what different, you know, types of art mediums, like what each thing actually, you know, can produce. And so going more into that that part of the learning of it is it really reminds me of pottery in a lot of ways, and coming out from that like objective place as opposed to like I suck. I'm never gonna figure this out. It's more just about like, you know, trying to understand, um, you know, how to take things from what I'm seeing and making it real on the page, you know, or what I'm imagining and how I'm gonna translate that onto the page. So it's like more of an objective place as opposed to like making any kind of like bad drawing or any kind of things that don't work out, instead of making it like about myself or like how I feel about my art or my process. Just coming out from the place of like I'm still learning how to use the tools the way that I need to, and it's not a big deal. Everything is it's all figure outable. It's all figure outable, and just approaching it in a way that makes sense to me and my learning style, and figure out how to, you know, reverse engineer whatever it is I would like to do or like to make. Um, has been. Oh, there's my cat. We knew Edgar was gonna come say hi. Yeah, you want to say hi? You can say hi from over there though. She completely collapsed my table easel a couple days ago. She completely collapsed it. No, no, no. No, no. Come on, Edgar. Come on. You're right in my way, honey. Come here. Come over here. No, don't knock over the tripod. We did this the other day. Okay, there we go. Sorry, guys. I totally lost track of everything I was saying. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, I'll put down too, like what, this is what we're using today, just in case you're curious. But yeah, just kind of figuring out like what, just figure out my own like learning style, and figuring out how to break down a lot of the concepts in drawing in a way that just makes sense to me, has been honestly the thing that's made me feel less intimidated by it, less overwhelmed. And I've said it before, and I don't mean this in like an overwhelming or daunting way, but being a beginner, you're doing the most. You know what I mean? Hi, Addie. How are ya? But as a beginner, like you're doing the most, you know, and it's like it's okay to just like chill out, and and uh, and to just kind of take learning as it comes, you know. But that's been like a really important thing to help me kind of get all this figured out, and because going from 3D to 2D was really intimidating for me. Come here, Edgar. Come on, honey. Let's go. Let's go. Oh gosh, she's on a roll today, people. She's on a roll. um, but yeah, learning how to draw was has been pretty awesome, actually. I thought it was going to be like, I was just intimidated for so long. I did not expect uh for it to be like not that big of a deal once I had my mind straight. Once I just gave myself a lot of space, because it is, being a beginner is the most. It's like learning the tools, learning the mediums, figure out what to create, how to achieve, what you're thinking, and also like being open enough to just explore, and not get too attached to an outcome. Um, just kind of letting things happen and absorb, um, with time, and just with just playing around. Okay, I think Edgar's calmed down now. I think she got that out of her system. she's she's on the chair now, just playing around. What's everybody else's favorite art style? What do you guys like doing these days? Are you into pen and ink, or I've also been doing a lot of oil pastels. Those are always so fun, especially with the finger painting. So good. That's always been like my favorite. Um, there's something so I think there's something about just a pen and a piece of paper, and there's like whole untold worlds. They're like whole. There's so much you can do with just such a simple setup. It's just awesome. And I remember too, when I where I live now currently, there isn't a pottery studio. And I just kept thinking about like all the stuff you need. Like, you need a lot of stuff in order to make that happen. All the kilns and the wheels and everything. That's a lot. So it's really, really nice to have something just so um, comparatively simple to set up and create with. That's been kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal for me. It's definitely feeding that part of me. I'm just doing, just using this. This is like this sketchbook here. It's pretty smooth. I just got it from one of the junk shops, or like one of the outlet stores. And I'll go around, and I'll just like feel the paper in these sketchbooks. But this one's massive, and I got it for like $5. And there's like couple, I think it's like a few hundred pages. But the paper's really nice and smooth. It's not quite as smooth as like Bristol, but it's still pretty smooth, which is a thing that I appreciate, especially with these microns. I can't stand it with like there's a little bit of texture. It it bothers me quite a bit for some reason. It's like almost like I just don't even really like the feedback of it, and it's kind of too much. But the other thing that I really like about Edward Gorey is it's a lot of it's just like these really fine, small lines. And it's kind of tough though, because when I'm looking at the book, um, I really have to like get up close and really see like what direction the lines are going, and the line length, and how how it all just kind of like bleeds in together. Um, but it's quite um, but there's also just like a lot of like freedom in it too. It's really cool. Let's see. I think once we get this done, we'll right the ship. We'll
put it upright, and then you practice on this
tree some more since we're upside down. But I did get I was kind of bummed. The library right now, they're doing some I'm excited because we're doing like a bunch of upgrades, which did really need to happen. But I'm kind of bummed because it's like on real limited hours now. So I can't it won't last that long though. I think it's just for the next maybe few weeks. But I like to go in there and just grab a bunch of stuff off the shelf and see what I can experiment with. Get some new ideas, you know? And it's just so much nicer doing it that way as opposed to like looking for references or ideas um, online. Just have like a flat book, just like a page next to me. I find it's just a lot nicer than staring at a screen for references and for different ideas. So I'll be kind of winging it the next few weeks. Which actually that might be a good idea. That might be a good thing too. You know, experimenting with things in my own head without having a lot of references laying around. That might actually help some of my creativity as well. Might end up being a positive thing. I do need to do some filming today for a regular long form video. And I think the lighting is supposed to be actually kind of nice today. I think we're supposed to get some sun. Because I'm not a big fan of like setting up a bunch of like artificial lights and stuff, you know? I'd rather just use natural light. I think we'll try that a little bit later today. I keep forgetting today's the uh, Super Bowl. Um, Hold on a second, let me just double check and make sure. Okay. Yeah, so I think we'll do that. I think nature is just really fun to draw. Just feeling so like loose with it, you know? And it's really interesting too, like the more I've been like practicing and making like random um just like random drawings and things is the tiniest ideas or like the tiniest um adjustments that I'll make. It's kind of crazy just how much learning happens like just by doing something chill.
I gotta say.
Okay, we'll just do that. But I think this corner is almost done, and then we can turn the paper back around. I just think I'll feel a lot because like we just kind of want to have something like one part completed, and then you can think about the rest of the project. That's kind of where I'm at the moment. I just want to get this basic panel done, and then I can carry on with my life. Yes. Okay, so here's how we're looking now. Oops, I might have bumped the tripod. Sorry, guys.
Didn't mean to make you all dizzy.
Okay, so we got these were the panels that we did yesterday here. Oh, hi Susie, how are ya? Oh, I'm glad you like it. How are you doing today? Are you sketching today? What are you up to? I think I kind of want to go through again with this tree trunk here. I'm just finding these lines really relaxing and really quite chill. Susie, what are you up to? Do you like pen and ink, or do you like painting? What are you up to? What's your jam? I was like hearing what people are up to. I think I want to finish up this sliver over here, and then we'll get going. I kind of like I do like this. I do like line work with. I actually talked about this the other day, but line work with the micron with the O1 in particular, because it is so fine. And what I like about it is because I am, I'm pretty beginner to drawing, as we were talking about earlier, but the nice thing about it being so fine is that if I want to try something different, it's not like a whole lot of space. Like I can adjust the values. I can adjust the I can adjust what I'm doing a lot better. I can just go over it with a thicker line. So I do like, that's one of the perks I think of drawing with like a finer um a finer point, finer nib. All right. And yeah, because I don't really like, I kind of just want to get the general, like the general shape and the general vibe of the tree first, and then I want to come back and add more values or tones, or do more of the fine tuning. But this is the part where I feel like very kind of just like chill and relaxed, and I'm just trying to figure out what I'm kind of like letting my brain process what I might want to do next. And so that's why I kind of like things like this, because I can just chill, and I can just come back and fill in whatever I feel like, and then continue from there. But I do kind of want to make, and I think when we started this, um, oh yeah, I wasn't live yesterday because I was my back was really bad yesterday. But the day before, when we started this, we were talking about maybe doing like different styles for each tree limb, but we might be doing something different now. I can't decide. But I think this one I might want it to come up, but I'm kind of feeling maybe leaving this part clear and maybe just finishing up. I kind of want to continue these lines up through the trunk. So we might actually just finish the trunk and then go, kind of want to, I kind of like this snaking thing. And I was looking at some trees on my forest walk the other day, and I saw a bunch of trees. It was like the stand of trees that just had this really cool bark pattern. They were younger, so they were smaller trees. The only thing is I don't want to overlap those lines too much at the base, so I think I'm just gonna come short. I can always kind of connect them if I want. Do I want to do that? Let's see. We'll see. This is okay because I think we're gonna have a join here, so we're probably gonna end up Making that a little darker. We'll do that. Yeah. I think the messy middle is actually my favorite. It's actually my favorite part. Like, I know it can be quite dreaded, but I think my favorite part is the it's a messy middle because then you can look at it and decide, do I want to pivot? Do I even know what I'm doing? Does it matter? Does anything matter? Where do we go from here? I'll do that. And then I think I'm going to start actually um, straightening this out a little bit. And then so that can lead in that. A little bummed about this line here, but I think that'll be okay. I think we can go through and fix that up. Anything, everything is figure outable. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Just keep going with that. Kind of looks like an armpit, doesn't it? I think I'm gonna come. Yeah, I think I am gonna leave this open. And you know, it's funny. I don't really ever use pencil first, and I think it's because I just want to see what will happen. I'm not sure what that is, but it's like I almost just have, and there's nothing against doing the pencil first. Like there's not even that. It's more just like I just want to see. I'm in a phase. I'm currently in a phase of what would happen if I don't use a pencil and I just kind of see. I just kind of let everything happen. What will I discover then without a plan? Is that weird? I feel like I do everything backwards sometimes. Everything like a little bit. But I can't be the only one, right? That doesn't seem possible either. That doesn't seem possible. Okay, what do we think about that? Yeah, kind of digging that. I kind of want to just tie. The other thing I like doing, and I feel like this is a good just like a hand practice, is going like intentionally trying to swoop up and intentionally swooping down. Um, I don't feel like I feel like I was kind of like committing to one or the other there for a while, and now I've been like being a little more mindful of switching that up just to see how that changes.
Oops, I keep bumping this.
Just how that kind of changes everything, you know. But it's been kind of a fun exercise. We'll just kind of map that out a little bit and then start going. Let's start. I'm talking because I was gonna make some longer lines, but I really like. It just feels more natural. Shorelines, just keep them a little more, like a little. What's the word? Variable. Trying to do a little more varied. Can you guys hear the birds outside? I have the front door open so that so that Edgar can go out, um, so she can go watch the birds and everything. But there's like a whole line of trees not all that far from here, and I feel like the birds are really really vocal today. It's nice. I'm not sure if that's picking up on the camera or not, or on the on audio for you guys. Seriously, if anybody can hear that bird, will you too? Hey, Noelle, how are ya? How's it going, bud? How's the comic going? I mean, I know we just talked like a couple days ago, but I'm doing okay. I think I was just having like some weird. I don't know if it's just like my body's just sick of like the just medicine and stuff with my back, but I'm having a little bit of a rough time. Yesterday I was not able to go live or anything, but today we're gonna see how it goes. I figured we could just go on a little bit earlier, and um and today's like Super Bowl and everything too, so I figured go on a little earlier than usual. Um, yeah, we do all need to break some. But I feel like we're on the right. I'm on the right track though. I think my back's gonna figure it out. I think we're gonna be okay. You been taking a break from? Oh yeah. I know. I was actually talking earlier. I've got some video ideas that I need to get filmed up and edited. Um, but I just kind of feel like hanging out with you guys. You laugh like yeah, yeah. It's just kind of nice. It was kind of fun hanging out with people. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do that, and then you're making a page of your chunky sketchbook. Nice. Do it. Drawing with friends is better. It's a good time. All right. I'm gonna do that, and then. Oh, thank you. I'm excited to see your more of your sketchbook when you post it. That cover is awesome. All right, so I think I'm kind of liking that. I think this is like a little bit more tied in than I was thinking, but that's actually it's kind of a fun. That is kind of fun. Okay, and then I think you guys, I cannot believe so this I've had this Micron. I've been using it like a lot. I cannot believe it's still going. I thought for sure I was just gonna blast it by now. Like it was gonna be. I'm actually surprised at um, how long it's held up, because um, especially because this is like the first Micron set I've had, and it took me a while to not just like smash, to not treat it like a regular pen and smash it into the paper. Oh God. Like learning how to learning the pressure how much pressure to apply and how much to not. That was a learning curve. That was a learning curve. That for sure. Do that. Okay. I kind of want. No, I kind of like that actually. Never mind. We're gonna leave that there because we're gonna have another, and then I want to make some decisions on that. On that there. And this one. Actually, hold on one second. I'm gonna grab something to drink. I left my coffee over in the wrong place. Ugh. Just give me one moment, please. Oops. One moment while I caffeinate myself. Very important. Because caffeine is life. There are two things. It would not be a live stream if, one, I didn't forget my drink, and two, I also didn't have Edgar, or Edgar didn't crash the party. Edgar crashed in the party, and caffeine. Those are the two. Those are the two requirements for every live stream on this channel. but cheers, everybody. Some caffeine. Oh, so good. There's not much left, but that's okay. Might have to get some more later. Okay. Now what? The question of now what? You know, we should just, I think this one, I'm kind of feeling like these two should have a similar-ish, kind of this like swirling thing for these two bottom ones. And then as we go up, maybe kind of follow this. And then you could try doing a palm tree next. Oh yeah, I actually haven't drawn a palm tree yet. That's a good idea. I actually haven't done that. Isn't that funny? I did pick up this this one book from the library. It's like I think it's called like 15-minute sketch or something. It's just like these like simple like sketch ideas just to like, you know, especially if you're like short on time or whatever. And I was thinking about using them in my bedtime journal, but I was looking at them and like some of them would be really fun to you know, take more time and expand on them. And so I don't know, that might be one of those things. Might be kind of fun to do every once in a while, do like a bedtime stream. Like just get cozy up in the blankets and do like a just like a fun little like chill, get ready for bed. I think I do one of those. I think I might have even done one once months ago for fun when I was still trying to get comfortable. I was just getting like a little more comfortable, like talking on camera, which is one of those things that yeah, just took some practice. I'm getting a little more comfortable live streaming you. Yep. Oh, you hear her? Yep, she's here. What are you doing, Edgar? I think she just wants some cuddles. We're going live a little bit earlier than we usually do, and she's kind of she's basically a little. It's officially a live stream. Exactly. We have arrived. We have arrived. Okay, so kind of like I like this, but I kind of want to start changing the direction. So why don't we do, this is one of those things that I kind of picked up from uh, practicing Edward Gorey, was like he'll do these like little what's what I'm looking for? Not stripes, but like these like little sections where they're kind of a little disjointed from the rest of it. Like everything is kind of flowing together, but then there's like this. So maybe we'll just try that and just see how that looks. It is really cool though. Um, Practicing like trying to reverse engineer some of the techniques of the greats, and just picking up like little like these just these little nuances, these little fun details or techniques that they implement that just bring like so much to it. It's quite enjoyable. I do want to get there's a couple other of the masters that I wouldn't mind for sure um, doing like little practices and studies with. And I need to see like see what either the library has or what I can get maybe on like eBay or something. I'm just trying not to have like a whole bunch of stuff because art supplies, man, they take up a lot of space, you know. and uh, and I'm gonna be probably moving in like the next probably several months. So it's like I'm trying not to like just have a bunch of stuff to deal with at the moment. I'm also trying, yeah, draw Noel, do it. Yeah, and let's just hang out together. No big deal. Thanks. I'm just happy you're here. It's always good to see you. I'm just talking because it's funny. It's like my mouth just kind of like, my mouth just kind of moves while while I'm doing it. All right, so I think there's that, and then um, I'm liking the movement actually. I really like that. The movement in this branch here. I think we'll definitely keep up with that. So I think we'll kind of want to break it apart and do this, do some direction switching. Oh, you think so, Noelle? It's almost like, you know what? I heard somebody talking about I think it was actually about drawing or sketching out water, and they were like if you're trying to draw water you're never it's gonna look crazy. Like it's not gonna like you just have to kind of check out and just kind of like let it happen. And so I've been trying to do that, and and just even though like realism isn't necessarily what I'm going for, at the same time though it's kind of cool like if something does have like a natural vibe, you know. Let it flow. Agreed. All right, let's see here. Kind of into this. I do want to. I think I'm gonna, just because this limb is here, I'll just kind of do that. I do want to maybe we'll adjust for that later. Actually, I was thinking about like making that area uh, darker with that limb there, but I think I want to wait to do those kinds of details until I'm like farther along. Um, just because I feel like I feel like I'm able to see what I want to do with it better if I wait. National Music. Oh, Noelle. Oh, you guys. What are you guys doing today? You and your family. You guys just hanging out? Sunday dinner? Yeah, I'm not sure how long I'm gonna stay either, honestly, because it's gonna be it's gonna be time to put some ice on my old back. Oh, that's awesome.
That's so cool.
But yeah, I'll probably be on for like another 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna go grab my ice pack and and curl up with Edgar probably. I think my husband will be home too, so we can hang out after that. Oh, Super Bowl party. Oh, yes, yes. I keep forgetting it's the Super Bowl today. Isn't that funny? I'm like, yeah, sports. Are you into football? Are you rooting for I don't even I can I be real with you? I don't even know who's playing today. Is that awful? Is that awful? I don't even know. I know Bad Bunny is the halftime show. I don't know anything else. I know what the entertainment's going to be. That's all I need to know. And I'll probably just wait and watch it on YouTube once it comes out. Yeah, I guess you kind of root for whoever's around you, huh? You root for whatever fans are in the vicinity. You know what else I find really fun about playing around with different lines is just how much you can change. Like I feel like this angle, I don't even know if you can. I don't know who's playing either. Noelle, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. If anybody else in the chat knows who's actually playing today, you're welcome to comment. I have no idea.
But what I really like, I just want to bring this up a little closer. Just how like writing kind of brings like some movement and depth. And I think I just really love that about
Pen and ink in particular because you're doing with just one color. You know what I mean? You're doing with just one thing. And I don't know why that type of expression with minimalism, I don't know why that's just so exciting to me. I just think it's so cool because you can do so much with so little. And as much as I love color, I mean, you guys have seen, I'm out here with oil pastels. I'm out here with like, all sorts of, I've been experimenting with all sorts of mediums, but there's just something so cool about just one pen, one, one supply. And then there's just like this whole world. That may be just corny, so corny, but hey, um, you kind of know what to expect when you come here, right? All right. I think we should just get going on this other limb. I'm kind of feeling it. We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. Gonna be here for like another 15, 20 minutes. Maybe we'll just get it started. I think I'm just gonna build on what's here. Um, and see where that goes. Oh gosh, you guys, this is totally, completely unrelated to anything. But I just started watching on Netflix. Do you guys know that show Alone? I'm watching the one where they're like in the Antarctic, and it is like it's quickly turning into some serious shenanigans. Like everyone, I think pretty much everyone's gotten hurt already. I'm only like on the third or fourth episode. I won't give any spoilers, but like it's absolute mayhem. You know, think of it, yeah, it's like basically it's these people that they're survival people have a lot of skills in like learning how to like just survive off the land without a lot of modern stuff, but then they're dropped in the middle of like Antarctica with like just like a handful of things. and they just get it to like just wild shenanigans. Like they're trying to like, because they're dropped right before winter, so they have like a limited amount of time to get like a shelter set up, to start figuring out like hunting or fishing. And it's just like, and I'm literally just like sitting there like watching these people actively struggle, just wearing sweatpants, eating chocolate. Like I can, but it's crazy. It's just crazy. But like if they get hurt, they're out there completely by themselves. And the way that it's filmed, they're filming themselves. Like they have to go ahead of time and learn how to like use all of the film equipment, and then they're just dropped in the middle of nowhere all by themselves. And so like they're designated all these different areas, and they're just, I think it's just like assigned by like lottery, or they pick a paper out of a hat or something. And that's like where their area is on this territory. So they've never, like, none of the contestants have ever run into each other, from what I understand. They're just completely by themselves. The only way they can get out of there, or get any kind of like medical help or anything, is if they completely tap out of the competition. And it's it's crazy. I watched some of the other seasons before, but um, this one's just, there's like grizzly bears everywhere. Do you think it's appropriate so far, since you're that far? Appropriate. Um. Oh. Oh. I. You know what? I mean, I don't think anything. I don't know. I don't. I mean, I would think so, but that might be something to talk about with your parents. Actually, I didn't realize you were in middle school. Yeah, I would talk to your parents first, just to make sure, because I don't know. Um. I don't know what. I don't feel qualified. I'm not a parent myself. Um, yeah, I would just check with them if you're curious about it. Yeah, I would just check with them. It's all good. It's just interesting to see. You know what's really interesting about it, is like how much education there is throughout it. Just talking about like different berries that are okay to eat, or like different berries that, or like different roots that might actually be good for certain things, but not for others. It's actually really educational, but also it kind of depends. I think it would just depend on your family stuff, and what your folks might think is okay. Yeah, legit. Awesome. All right, there's that, and then I think there's that. All right, I'm going to do this, and then kind of feeling. I kind of want to. Yeah, I think I want to do this now. Hello, MK Sketch Aura. That's a very fun name. How are you? I'm gonna do that, and then bring this around. You're good. Are you sketching and hanging out with people today? What are you up to? We're just talking about the some people are getting ready for sports today. Some people are just hanging out and sketching. You're also doing sketch? Nice. That's what I like doing too. I like going to the live feed and just like sketching with like other people on in the background. I it's um that's something I do often. And then I think let's see, what are we doing next here? Trying to decide how I want this. I think I'm just gonna keep making like these rings and then kind of seeing. I don't want to pre-plan the shape too much of this because I put these here, but we're probably gonna be putting other branches along in here. So I think I'm just not gonna. I'm gonna try my hardest to not overthink um, the directionality of of um, of the trees here. And then, hold on, gotta have some more coffee. 1 second. Oh yeah, the lifeblood. One of these days, I need this. I should need to switch to like tea or something. But I'm not. I'm just not quite there yet. I like my coffee. I gotta say. I'm gonna do this, and then I just kind of like the random changing of directions. And, um, and then kind of doing that. Where are you from? Oh, I'm in America. I'm in the States. Yeah. It's kind of a mess over here, let me tell you. But yeah, I'm American. Let's see, there's that, and I kind of actually that made like a really nice. Let's do some knots. Because I feel like we haven't done one since down here. I think and that's another one of those things that just kind of like randomly popped up here. And then there's that. Let me just check over here real quick. Okay. When I was for a long time, I was really into. I was thinking more about like. I was kind of fixated on drawing. I really wanted to draw like more faces and get like more comfortable into um, more graphic novel and but what's I'm really really liking drawing nature lately. I just really like the freedom in it. Having like this having a form, but just having so much like play and like meditative um trying to practice faces. Oh man, I know Noelle. Oh. Also be doing painting sketches. Oh, nice. What do you like to paint with, MK? Are you an acrylic or a oil? But I'm finding just a lot of I feel like this is like really really great. This is my favorite way to do to line work practice for sure. Is now trees and water and clouds. Clouds have actually been really fun lately. I've been practicing some of the Edward Gorey clouds, and they're like pretty great. Let's see, acrylic. Oh, nice. I did get pick up some acrylic paints. I haven't actually used them yet. I have some acrylic markers that I actually those ones are pretty fun. I just don't reach for them that often. I've been on such a kick uh, with pen and ink as of late. But yeah, I really like that. I'm gonna do this here. Come. So you kind of like bringing this out. Do that. Kind of make like a little elbow here. um, let's see. Oh, everybody. Everybody calls me ET. So you're welcome to call me ET. That's what everybody calls me for short. So there's that. And then I think, what do we think of this shape? I kind of like this shape. Hello, love to see you. Yeah, traditional. Woohoo! Seriously. I know, especially in the age of AI. Oh, you know what? I am going to turn on this. Give me 1 second. I'm turning this lamp on. We just had a huge cloud cover just come in, so I'm going to turn on this lamp because it's going to start getting pretty dark in here. It was really like quite nice out just a minute ago, and then all of a sudden we got slammed. Ooh, got really chilly too. Ugh. Okay. Brr. That wasn't cool. Okay, we're back. We're back. Ugh. Whew. Y'all, it just got chilly all of a sudden. Like super chilly. We don't usually get like really nice days in February, but there for like an hour, it was wonderful. The sun was out. I was able to open the window, and now I'm paying the price. All right, where were we? Oh, we were here, and then I think I do kind of like this, so I think I'm gonna keep practicing and playing with this. I think that's what we're gonna do here, and just kind of mixing up some of the lines here. And actually, with us having some other traditional artists in the chat, do you guys, I just ordered my first dip pen. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. They should be here probably next week. Um, does anybody else use a dip pen? Nice to meet you also. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm really excited to use I know I've mentioned it a few times already on the stream, and I apologize, but I just saw some other traditional folks up in here, and just to share my excitement, in case anybody else um, is into that, is into those. I did also get God, fountain pens are they are pretty expensive, but I did find one that wasn't too much, that still had like, good reviews, like they're meant for beginners, so I just picked one up so I have something transportable, especially for once the weather gets warmer. um I wish I hadn't gotten one that rolls on my desk. Oh, is it, I ordered what's it called, the Takahashi 40, I believe is what I ordered. It's the one with like, it's supposed to be pretty universal. It has the grippy. Um, But yeah, it might roll, huh? Didn't think of that. Hmm. Well, we'll see. I've been using this table easel, so maybe that'll be, maybe I can just kind of rig it. Maybe just rig something up. We'll see. But yeah, I think I'm pretty sure it said they'd be here probably in the next week or so. I just ordered them from Jet Pens. They just had like a lot of useful information on there, and um, they had like a nice variety of all the different nibs that I wanted to try. So I just got like a handful selection of them. Pretty stoked. Mm. And there are so many different types of ink too. like the whole, like the ink selection is pretty expensive. But I just picked up like the black ink. Okay. I think let's see here. Maybe I'll like do that. Maybe draw that out there. All right, you guys. Well, I believe it's been an hour, which is pretty much like the maximum time right now for just while I'm healing up from this back injury. So I think I'm gonna sign off. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's good to see you. It's good to see you too, Noelle. And I think I'll just see you guys probably tomorrow, probably around this time because I went a little bit earlier than I usually do. Um, just because I had some other stuff going on, and I'm sure everybody's going to be doing random things for sports today. Um, but thanks so much for hanging out with me. Stay chaotically curious, and I will see you on the next one.
See you guys. So good to see you. Bye, Noelle.